to put patient. I'm going to do a version of Menelaus in Paris here that for health reasons is going to be technically imperfect, but you know, it's one of my favourites, my own songs. I wrote this in 97, I guess. I probably know the words off by heart, but I just don't look too good at the moment and I can't bear to see the bags under my eyes. In fact, my skin is bright. Anyway, let's not go down there. I kind of wrote this. It's not a bad song, let's hear it. I will say, if I may. I got a lot of flack for this at the time. I got to play it on this one because I can't play acoustic guitar anymore. The action on this is set up for loud concert rock songs, you know. But what else can I do? Anyway, this is a 3-person love song. Might be a 20-person love song. Who knows? I'll tell you a little joke about this song. Just let them do it at the end and ruin the lyrics. The great Judy Bailey, well, she was great then. As with everyone that tells me they loved me and they held their hand out for a form of payment, financial, emotional, physical. And she was asking about this. Can you hear the helicopters going past? And I said, well, you know how I wrote this about? She said it wasn't about HG, was it? And I said, yeah. I said, kind of. I said, you know, I said, obviously it's allegorical and it works on other things. I said it was the wrong. That is this one here. I'm going off on a different tangent. Different anecdote, I need to focus. She said, I saw one the other day. I said, did you? Gullible me. Yeah, she said, she got a hell of a bump on her head, hadn't she? I said, really? What happened? She fell off a pedestal. Oh, Judy. I've made it worse by tuning it. Won't give me any answers. She won't tell me why you saved me just to let me die again. I've been stonewalled and incriminated, heaven-bound and intimidated. Somewhere I can hear the mission bell chime. Somewhere there's just one more mountain to climb. Your eyes don't look at me anymore. You either stare right through me or just turn your face away. I've walked the sword and been compromised, been stranded in a land where there's no sunrise. Somehow the circle came to me complete. Somehow I had one more mistake to repeat. Your words don't give your feelings away. You took my heart down the poverty road and you left it there. I've been sold out and lied about. Shoot down the moon before I'm all cried out. Somewhere there's a shadow calling your name. I'm doing the same. Show me how you know we can't go back. In spite of all you've done to me, my soul will always be yours. You're a flash flood of switchblade emotion, the white queen of refused devotion. Sometime soon you'll come crashing to a halt. Sometime soon you'll see who's at fault. I read evil in the mind of the man you once saved. I could live with it if he loved you, but he treats you like a slave. There's a bad deal on here that no one can win. If I can't meet the odds, don't let the wheel spin. I don't know what you are to him, but you're more than that to me. You'll always be much more than that to me. The rain still keeps spelling out your name. The paradise I'd lost, I rediscovered here with you. You were hellfire, you were condemnation, stiletto smile, assassination. Somehow you took love to another stage. Somehow I got trapped within your cage. Crying doesn't help me any now. You might have burned the diary, but the entries linger on. I was gridlocked on the highway of need. Kill me now, but don't leave me to bleed. Somehow we can find what's never been lost. Somehow we'll make that one last leap across. Cities burn, but love always survives. When there's nowhere left to run to, you just lie down where you are. I was one day, your eternity. When the choice came, you chose liberty. Somehow I get left behind at the start. Somehow never made it to your heart. All that's gone still lives inside my dreams. I'll hold each moment precious, 'cause they're all that's left here now. It was heartbreak and humiliation, laid to rest amidst condemnation. Somewhere there's a shooting star come to ground. Somewhere in the night hope still gets found. There's a warning sign flashing, reading danger ahead. But if I were to turn my back on you, I might as well be dead. I've been waiting in line for you to decide. Is there something more to see? Is there something else to hide? There's an end to each beginning in the search for identity. And we both share the same identity. Save it, came the words from broken lips. I heard you speak of reasons, but never of justification. It was barefoot and it was incandescent. In the past, waiting for the present. Sometimes I get through, but I just fall back. Sometimes all I need is something you lack. Remorse lights a torch time can't extinguish. I don't know how it started, and I don't know why it finished. You were snow pure and you were dignified, icicle calm and volcano-eyed. Somehow I got both of our signals crossed. Somehow you drew clear, but I paid the cost. Ancient rules of conformity fell. I walked to the rainbow's end just to find an IOU. I was slandered and devastated, lied to and implicated. Sometimes you have to lose more than you ever had. Sometimes all the good won't outweigh the bad. There's a threshold of pain that no man should endure. Like a junkie in the gutter I'm crying, I got to have more. I've crawled through bleak winters to stand near to you. I shouldn't have made love to you, but what else could I do? There's a reason that we met here, and it's more than destiny. And we both know you can't fight destiny. Listening doesn't count too much with you. You walk away so easily with your air of sweet disdain. I was last in and first discarded. Now I know why you kept your scars hid. Someplace in the sun the killing rose blooms. Someplace in your heart there's a nailed up room. Inside your walls are soft and safe and warm. The savage past lies down to sleep, spent and defeated. Was I outside your jurisdiction, non-conforming to your restriction? Somehow I got on the wrong side of the road. Somehow I drowned while wide water flowed. Secrets of the soul now stand revealed. I could not have called a truce then, any more than I could turn the tide. The night was down, the streets were deserted. Believe the lie, the truth's been perverted. Somewhere I know we can live it again. Somewhere in your life you'll feel the same. I saw something in your smile that was sacred and gold. The tragedy is there's so much more that'll never get to be told. Does he fall at your feet and swear that he repents? See it through his eyes, you'll see it's all pretense. There's a marriage dirge playing and it's saying, come to me. It will always urge you to come to me. apologise for going a little bit astray there. It's strange to play that song on an electric guitar, especially an electric guitar that's set up to play very loud rock songs. The fingers seized up at one point there and then at another point. Dylan, if you ever see this, I might do it again. That's when we had the new door fitted. This must be sometime around your 4th birthday, Dylan. Hey there, beautiful. Want a boogie? That's about all you can do because I've uploaded it to YouTube on a blues number. It says copyright. Like, you know, like that riff hasn't been around ever since, you know, the lute was invented, you know. Ye olde minstrels used to play it like that. Henry VIII died, you know. You minstrel, play thou me some rocketh and rolleth. Yes, your majesty. Don't put your wife in the tower. That's just the act of a coward. Don't go beheading her. That's not what she prefer. You might need it, you know how to feed it. Got the Henry VIII rock and roll blues. That song, Menelaus in Paris. I knew I was going to talk that one. Yeah, I'd play the best thing. Dylan, this is going to be sometime in Emirates, sometime around your 4th birthday. Because the Batman t-shirt you're wearing is the one that I told you about. I know you don't remember any of this, guys. I remember every second we spent together. And please, if this world would just stop heading towards war, you know. You know, I go to my grave not knowing if you will leave school and be conscripted straight into the army as I speak here in the middle of January 2024. My beautiful daughter, only 9 years old. Anyway. So anyway, that's what I was going to say. So sometime around there, when you got your, and that's Mia gave you that Batman t-shirt and your yellow truck. And you adored Mia, and Mia adored you, and you adored, of all the presents you got that birthday, those are the two that stick in my mind because you always wanted to wear your Batman t-shirt when you went to play school. And the yellow truck that she bought you is like one of those flatbed lorries, you know, lifted up like that. And you took it to bed and you slept with it in your bed. I used to think that you were like a pharaoh, Dylan, because when you went to bed, and I used to do this actually when I was a child, and although of course when I was young, you know, that camera's just given up now, so, you know, when Danny was a young man, what we got for toys was, you know, rocks, you know. Oh, a brick! Oh, Mum, you're so kind. I know. Anyway, so, and the helicopter that Emily had, and you were looking at me, Emily won't give it back. You're so nice, Dylan, you know, and it breaks my heart to see you when I look at it, even though it's a video, you know, you're upset there, you know, by... Emily, please don't thump Daddy in the belly. That's the first sign of the disease. If only the NHS had picked up on it. I went from a 6-pack to flab in 6 months. How could they not pick up on the fact that my muscles were dying, being eaten away? Anyway, you know, any other brother, Dylan, would have just pushed his sister out the way or whatever and yanked it away. That's my helicopter. That was part of an army set I bought you for your birthday, and so you know, all the soldiers, and it came with everything. I bought you the speedboat, well, not speedboat, the landing boat and everything, helicopter, the cannons, you know, but you're there. Emily's 2 there, like, you know. Oh, no, you know. I'm sure she gave it back to you in the end. You know. She's very nice like that. Anyway, that song called Menelaus in Paris, and that's one that I'm pretty proud of. I don't remember writing it. It's one of those that's just, it was just there. Came to me. I remember the circumstances around it. I'm not standing on my... and this is there's your birthday card there. So this actually must be your 4th birthday around there. This must be when we got home. They're just old videos that I was able to salvage. As you know, someone took all the videos of the original discs and threw them in the bin. But I had some in another place. So some things are unforgivable. Because I videoed you being born, Dylan. Not, I videoed you from that way. If you're going to video your own children's birth, face south. Okay, take some advice from Daddy. And look at the ceiling. Oh yeah. So, you know, that was the one I would love to have seen. And there's so little footage of that. I've only been able to recover about 5 minutes of footage and some still photographs of you when you were born. And Emily, of course, there's none of you being born because I wasn't told it was happening. Me and Dylan were sitting here. Anyway. Okay, I better stop now. Menelaus in Paris, yeah. It's a quarter of a century ago I wrote that. More than a quarter of a century. It's almost 30 years now. Good to have 30 years on the clock. I should have turned the camera off first, shouldn't I?